don't know about you, but I'm feeling 22. Hey, what's up you guys? So no, today is not my birthday, but tomorrow is. Yes, tomorrow, Thursday, February 4th is my 22nd birthday. So for today's video, I wanted to talk about 21 things that I learned from being 21. So the first thing that I learned is that you don't need to drink all the time. There's a big misconception that once you're 21, people are going to pressure you and you gotta drink all the time and it's just like, woohoo, finally 21. No. You know, I always thought that, oh my gosh, 21's this big scary thing because people drink and it's so crazy, but you don't need to drink all the time. And yes, I do drink occasionally with my friends, and you know, if it's what you're into, it's a fun time. If not, you don't have to drink when you're 21. It's all up to you. The second thing that I learned is that people in your life are going to change, and it's okay. Some friends aren't meant to stay, and that's also okay. You may have these people in your life that you thought were your best friends, but as time goes on and as we get older, we grow, they grow, and sometimes their growing path just doesn't mesh with yours. We're still gonna meet new people in our lives. We're only 21, we're gonna meet more people, and it's going to be great. So just accept what comes your way. The third thing that I learned is friendship is not the absolute important thing. There was a time in my life where I thought that I had to constantly be in connection with my friends. There's some people that they're friends and they're closer because they're always together, they're always in contact. But I have friends in my life that I can go weeks without talking to, and then when we talk to each other and when we hang out with each other, it's like we never had time apart. And you need that because, you know, you can't always be in contact and always be with people. You need to have time for yourself. You need to have time for your future goals in life. Your true friends are going to be there, and if you don't have time for your friends 24/7, then those people have to realize that. The next thing that I learned is that it is time for you to start being selfish. You are in that time of your life where you're getting close to finishing college and you need to start focusing on yourself, and it's okay. You need to start being selfish. You need to stop worrying about other people and their happiness, and you need to start focusing on yourself. You're gonna be with yourself for the rest of your life. If you're not happy, how can you expect whatever else in your life to work out the way that you want? You need to make sure you're happy before you could focus on anything else, if that makes sense. The next thing I learned about being 21 is that you will probably develop a new relationship with your parents. I started to notice that now that I'm 21, I've gotten a little more freedom. I've gotten a little more trust from my parents. For me, on Monday nights, I stay at home and watch The Bachelor with my mom. You just have new relationships with your parents that you didn't when you were younger and in your teens. So just embrace it, enjoy it, it's a good thing. The next thing is always have cash on you. Don't rely on your debit card, your credit card, whatever it may be, just always have cash on you because you never know when you're gonna need it. You never know if there's gonna be an emergency. You just need things. So just in case of emergency, always make sure you have cash on you, even if it's as little as $5. You never know when you're gonna need it. The next thing that I learned is 21 may feel old to you, but your life is just beginning. Don't feel like you're old. You need to make sure that you get exactly what you want out of life and you need to like get it now. No, your life is just beginning. You are just starting your path. Relax, breathe. Your life is just beginning. The eighth thing about being 21 is that I've learned that you need to make lists, you need to be organized, and you need to be productive. Being 21, there is a part of being in your 20s that you need to light a fire under your ass and you need to get going in life in the sense of don't be lazy. You don't have to fully grab what you want in life, like I said, but just get stepping. Get a little groove, get moving, just be productive, and that productivity will leave you happy and relaxed. The next thing that I learned is that failure is going to happen and it's okay. Just keep moving. You can't succeed at everything. You're going to fail at things, but when you fail at things, just think of why you failed at those things and reflect on it and then just keep going. Just take it as a learning lesson and then keep moving forward and you will succeed. 10th thing that I learned is that you should find a TV show or a movie to watch. What I mean is that at the end of a long day, if I want to unwind and I want to relax and just forget about all the stress for an hour or 2 hours, find a TV show. What I like to do is if at the end of a stressful day, what I like to look forward to is coming home, laying in bed, and just watching a next episode on a TV show. Find a show, find a movie, find a book, find something that relaxes you that you can unwind to at the end of a stressful stressful day. The 11th thing is appreciate the friends that are there for you and get rid of the ones that are not. And this is easier said than done. Just make sure that you show your appreciation to your friends. Focus on the friends that bring you happiness, not on the ones that don't. The next thing that I learned is to not dwell on the past. Things in the past, they're in the past. You can't change them. Yes, they can be upsetting and everything, but just keep reminding yourself that you can't change them. So what you should do is focus on the present and focus on the future and do things that aren't going to make what happened in the past happen again. The next thing that I learned is to embrace your emotion. And this goes along back to my anxiety. I would try to not tell people that I'm upset. I would be the most stone cold person ever and I wouldn't let my emotions out. So just embrace your emotions. If you're sad and you want to cry, cry. If you're having an anxiety attack and you need to just do your own thing, do it. If you're happy and you want to sing, sing. Just embrace your emotions. You're human and that's basically all we can do. Just make sure that you don't try to stuff everything down. Just let everything out and it can help you so much in the long run. The next thing that I learned is college is expensive, so don't waste it. There are so many people that I've met in college. I could rant about this so much that it could be a whole different video. But college is super expensive. Take advantage of it and don't waste it. You are paying for college, so work hard and try to learn everything you possibly can and don't skip classes, don't skip your schoolwork, and don't be lazy and just drink all day and do nothing. You are paying for this. It is expensive. Don't waste it. Take advantage of it. There's a lot you can learn in college. There's a lot you could take away from college. Take it. The next thing that I learned is that if you are unhappy, change something in your life. I started to do this for the past month or so, where if I'm unhappy, I'm going to talk it out. I'm going to think of ways to bring myself happiness. And the one thing that I've been struggling with the most is that I've been unhappy and I realized that I'm wanting new things. I'm wanting new experiences and I'm just not happy with how laid back my life is. So I want to do some changes. I want to be more exciting and everything. So if you are unhappy about something, find the core of that unhappiness and change it, because that will bring you more happiness in life. The next thing that I learned is to not let other people's judgments affect you. And like I said, easier said than done. But you can't let people's judgments depict how you're going to live your life, because people are going to judge you no matter what you do. Whether you're doing something good, you're doing something bad, either way, somebody is going to judge you, somebody's not going to agree with you, and don't let other people's judgments affect you, because it doesn't matter. If you are happy with what you are doing, then don't listen to other people. If you think it's the right thing to do it and don't care about anybody else. The next thing that I learned is to figure out what you want in life and fully go for it. When I have a goal and when I set my mind to it, I just fully go for it and go over any obstacle that it takes to get to the result or the accomplishment that I want. You need to figure out what you want. And once you figure that out, that's just one step closer and that much easier to get to what you want. The next thing that I've learned is to appreciate every little thing in life. I've come to realize that we have this constant yearn and constant need for new things in life and new experiences, which is kind of what I was dealing with. I was thinking that I wasn't happy because I didn't want a bunch of things in life, so I was just gonna completely throw them away. And then I realized that, I just want to change up my life and do new and exciting experiences instead of the same old that I've been doing. And I've realized that human beings just have this constant need for new and exciting things. So appreciate all the little things that you do have, because sometimes your need and yearn for new and exciting things floods your mind and makes you forget about all the other things that are great and in your life already that you're forgetting about. The next thing that I learned is not everything is going to go perfectly in life, and you need to accept that. I'm a planner. I need to know what's going on, and every second of the day I need to know what's the plan, what time are we going, who's going with. I'm a planner. I need to know things, and it's hard for me to be spontaneous and go with the flow. Not everything's gonna go perfectly, and if it doesn't go perfectly according to plan, you just need to breathe and you just need to remember that it's not that big of a deal and things happen. The next thing that I learned is that you can't make everyone happy. It's actually impossible to make everyone happy. The best thing that I can do for you is just remember that, and if there's something you really want to someone's not going to be happy about it, but you can deal with it. And the 21st thing that I've learned throughout my 21 years of life is that you need to love yourself and be proud of who you are. I am tremendously proud of who I am to this day, and even though in the past maybe I haven't made the best decisions, but it has ultimately led me to who I am today and where I am today, and I am very proud of who I am today. I'm very goal-oriented and very passionate about what I do, and I try to be nice to others, and I am accepting myself, and that is what you guys should do too. You need to love yourself and be proud of who you are, and if you don't know what to be proud of, sit down and make a list of all the great things that you do in life and what you have accomplished and what you were going to accomplish. So those are 21 things that I have learned from being 21. If you like this video, give it a like and comment down below telling me the things that you have learned from being 21 or just things you have learned from whatever age that you are. And if you want to, you can go to my Instagram and you can go and wish me a happy birthday for tomorrow. Tomorrow I will be 22 years old and I will definitely be posting some pictures on Instagram. So go over to my Instagram, follow if you would like, and if you're feeling up to it, you know, wish me a happy birthday. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel. I make new videos every Wednesday and Sunday, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!